Toa Legend, I am disappointed in you. You've betrayed me.
Yo, what is up, gamer?
Toa Legend, I am disappointed in you. You've betrayed me.
Hafu Lucille, thank you for the subs, friends. I much appreciate you too. I'm just posting stream to X, the Everything app. Studying for my A+ certification. Ooh, that's fun. Well, today is going to be a good stream to do that, because today we're kind of just doing more of a chill stream. Sorry, Twitter, the Everything app. Yeah, today is going to be a chiller stream, because there's a few things that I want to do, and I wanted to record this anyways, so I figured may as well do a stream of it. So, yeah, that's kind of the gist of it. So to kind of get you aware of what we're doing, the stream title, of course, is how to animate a Bionicle, and we will be getting to that. But the first thing that we are doing is I want to show off the project that I'm doing this for. You guys might be aware of this already, but if not, it's a really cool project made up of a lot of really talented artists, animators, editors, voice actors. It is great. So without further ado, this is Project Mata Nui Rising. They just put out a showcase, and I figure it's something to look at while I talk. I will also post the link to the video if you want to check it out and support them. So let me do this while I talk. But we also don't need the timer right now. Okay, so a few things that I wanted to talk about and get out of the way. Oh, why is this? Oh, quality bad. Jump it up to at least that. Why are we struggling? This is just my internet. Their video is actually good. Okay, so as you can see, really impressive. I'm dying. Really impressive work on their part. Thank you, Bronto. Love you too, Fred. Parasocially. Okay, so every few months, Project Mata Nui Rising puts out an update video. And last update video, they asked me to help out, and I was thrilled to take up the challenge. And we can look at that in a second if you want. But essentially, what Project Mata Nui Rising is doing is they're kind of picking up where I believe Noah Productions left off, and trying to tell the rest of the Bionicle story from the Fantoka series onwards, as you can see. So most of it is done, as you can see, with stop motion animation, which is sick. Like, when I first found out that it was like fully stop motion, one, I was floored because they made everything look so good. But two, it is just really cool to have that genuine in-person animation. It shows off some really good animators with what they've been able to do. Like, look at that. Just this fluid animation that they've done. I've done stop motion. If you go on my channel, don't look at it because it's bad. But stop motion in and of itself is such a tedious art form, and these animators pull it off so well. Now I gotta pull it up. Ugh. Please, no. Do not make me. I can pull it up after this. Yeah, every frame counts. And as you can see, it's turning out great. So anyways, this is a highlight of all of the work that goes into the animation and like the composition and stuff. And by the way, our compositors are also amazing. Like, there's definitely like a lot of work that goes into the like animation and such, but to make sure it looks like it's not just a green screen in the background is also a ton of work. How many broken joints were in the process of filming? Ugh, I have no clue. Surely a lot. We've got a lot of lawn characters. Ugh. Not to start online beef, but the casting for Jowler in Ignition 1 and 2 was horrid. I don't know who's cast as Jowler. I can... Well, ignore this. I can check, though. I'm assuming... Ben. I don't know if I know Ben. Yeah, I don't know. Obviously... He's not good. It is very, very good. Of the names here, you might not recognize very many of them, but Topang is in our community. He's actually the one that invited me to this project. So, why do we have subtitles in Russian? So, really hype, really good animators. Oh wait, has Topang transitioned? I don't remember if Topang has changed their pronouns, so I'm just gonna go with they until I'm corrected. Yeah. So hype. I was just thinking about how you missed Toe Thursday. Yeah, we back in the new year. So today, chat, we're gonna be working on the update video, which I know is kind of weird to say, but we've got an update video that I gotta work on. Thomas Genders live on stream canceled. Oh, no, don't do that, please. Please, I have a wife and 5 children. I have to support through this heavy, heavy winter. Here, we'll look at the last update video. Project Mata Nui Rising. No, wait, that's my job. Here's a reference for what I'm going to be doing. Oh. Ow! Yeah, that's fair. Signs that say applause and conversely cancel now. Okay, so this is what I made last year. We kind of just used a simple
Welcome to
here, I'm just gonna mute. A simple like manga comic book-esque shaders on Bionicle characters. Last year I had the pleasure of working with models created by, I'm gonna forget their name, I'm so sorry. Oh shoot, it was just in my brain too. Frick. It wasn't virtual, I don't think. Oh no, and Discord's in streamer mode too. Here, Love Ice talk.
Us during this intense time of not knowing whether our channel would be recovered or not. From the bottom of my heart
Rick,
and the bottom
dude.
of my team's heart, thank you so
I
much.
see his name all the time too.
Now on to the updates for the project.
Love Ice, keep stalling for me.
We currently are finished up with episode 1 filming. We're in the final edits.
First I'm misgendering and now I'm not remembering names.
On some additional
I'm actually just a terrible person.
And 3D models that are going to be happening in episode 1. This is going to be a stop motion, not like anyone else in the Bionicle community has ever seen before. The visual effects are really fantastic.
Yeah.
The voice acting is absolutely stellar.
To look on the bright side.
The whole team is really looking forward to the public to being able to see episode 1 in its entirety. Thank you for your patience.
Really trying to find
We'll hopefully have the final trailer for you guys very soon. Episode 2. We
Agitation.
Finished up filming.
Oh goodness. Oh, okay, we're good. It's Agitation who made all the models. But for this new video, we don't have some pre-made models. So that's what we're going to be working on today. So yeah, Twitch Mobile is asking if I want the new mobile update. Don't do it. I'd rather die. Yeah, the mobile updates are never good. Okay, so we'll stick around. We'll save my terrible stop motion for the end of this video if you stick around, or you can just go to the YouTube, I guess. But we can watch together. So I kind of wanted to show the process off, for how I go ahead and do this. So we're gonna start here. I don't know how long this stream is gonna be. Maybe a couple hours. This is kind of like a work-along stream, so pull up some, get some nice tea, get some cozy vibes, maybe some snacks. Curl up with a nice Sudoku, and I'll walk you through the process that I do for animating Bionicles. So this is the voice actor for Solek, his self-mock, whose name is... so bad with names. It's Octo something. Oh, I assume that he just goes by Octo because that's what Lovi sent the file as. Element Octo Blitz. Yeah. So he's the voice actor for Solek. So I believe we're gonna have a little showcase of him doing some voice acting stuff. But we'll see. What does the present next to my name mean? Does anyone know? It says you gifted 5 subs. I think that was from last stream when you gifted 5 subs. Yeah. Octo Blitz. Solek. Yeah, it just shows that you're cool. I forgot about that. Okay, so this is their self-mock. This is within Lego Studio, which allows you to build like Lego and Bionicle parts. He actually requested that he goes with the Mahiki over here. So we'll just put that on. So this is the mock. This is the file that I was sent. And overall, I really like the mock. It's got some really good designs. One thing that I appreciate is that he's already separated it out into parts. So like this is upper arm L, upper arm R, etc., etc., which is really nice. The only parts that aren't grouped are the ones that are like singular parts, like the forearm, for instance. Aren't self-mocks just personas of the Bionicle community? I mean, yeah, basically. Yeah, I get. Oh, I think you can change what things are showing up in Amius. So yeah, this is... Hi, Annie! Welcome to the new year. Welcome to the future. First Annie appearance of 2025. This is crazy. 25 is already off to a great start if we're seeing Annie this early. Clayst. Toe Legend, more like Toe Legend. Dang, you're so right. Favorite 2025 moment so far? I watched Sonic 3. That's probably my favorite moment so far. Oh, you have a fever? Dang. Good times for cozy vibe streams then. Okay, so this is a self-mock. This is kind of the process that I take. I take the self-mock and I kind of cut it up into pieces. So I also, if you look in between these, I also posed it to be a little bit more straightforward. And then I took each of the pieces that I'll be animating separately, kind of, and cut them up. So we have the arms, the leg. These will both be duplicated, so I only need one each. Torso, lower torso, and head. And from there, we go and I do dissect Bionicle personas. I pin them up on a wall like a trophy hunter. And from there, I export each section into a collada file. This one, DAE, just so that it can be read by Blender. Now, I'm not going to show you all the work from Blender to here, because it's kind of weird. But if we go over to Blender, this is kind of the final result. It doesn't export exactly like this. In fact, it exports... let me see if I can show you what it looks like when I first got it, because it's kind of rough. I'm just pulling up another tab of Blender, so it might be a little rough. Okay, so this is how it first exports. No color. Things are kind of in the right spots. But the trick is, what I did is I sorted it into different, like, sections. So, like, this is the torso. And you can see, even from here, there's a bunch of these, like, strings connecting it to this singular point. Which is so annoying. And that point connects it all over here. So this is kind of rough. Blender, I hardly know her. You really do need TNT here. Can you stream your computer's file directory? Yeah, of course. Let me actually turn on remote controls so that you guys can start typing into my command prompt for me. Have I played Liar's Bar? No, I have not. I've heard good things about it. I'm not super sure how I feel about its use of... I believe it uses AI, and I kind of got turned off to the premise just because I did hear it used AI, but I wasn't sure if that was like an LLM for character speech or if that was for art. And so I haven't really researched it. It's not really my cup of tea as far as games go anyways, but it's just a few voice lines. Oh, okay. That's not too bad then. Can I remote into your PC? Yeah, go for it. It's like a collab. That would be a crazy stream. You just like open up a computer to whoever joins in chat. Oh, it'd get illegal so fast. Okay, anyway, so this is what it looks like when you import over into Blender. It's just kind of plain, basic, colorless, and we can, like, what I did eventually is I popped down to colors and I adjusted it so that it would be a little bit more accurate. So all of the gold pieces change at the same time. A big part of what I did as well is when I exported it, I didn't export it one by one. I took all of these and exported them at the same time so that Blender knew that this color gold and this color gold are the same. And then when I got it into Blender, you can see I've changed the gold here. So if I turn on the arm, the gold pieces there are still gold. So, yeah. And then, you know, from there, I kind of, you can see that these are two different sizes, and that's because with the torso, it's still connected to this, like, root node. If I delete the root node, though, it becomes bigger. And now we have all of these connected to this dot, which is weird. Because the parenting is just odd in when you're pulling from Studio to Blender. So I personally go through and I delete all of the root connectors like this. Actually, it's just going to be easier if I do this. Until all that we have is inner nodes. And then with all of these, generally the thing that I do is I just to make things easier to maneuver, I select the one that I associate most with, like, in this case, a torso. And I parent them all to that. So you'll see a few, like, lines pop up. Oh, maybe they're kind of all hidden. But anyways, you'll see lines pop up. And this way, if I want to move the whole thing, I can just grab the chest piece. All of these still move individually right now because I'm not sure if I'll need to have them move individually. But the other thing we could do if we really wanted to is we could just join them together. And now they're completely individual, or they're completely joined, and I don't need to worry about them being individual. But it's kind of nice to have the individual pieces if need be. So when do you put the mock in a Blender? Yeah, so that's the last step. You take all of this, you 3D print it. Once you have all the pieces, because it's hard to get Bionicle pieces nowadays, you walk over to your kitchen, drop all the pieces into the Blender, and then you have a nice little drink of macroplastics that you can just gulp down. And now you are the Bonkle, which means that any movement that you do is actually Bionicle animation. Therefore, we've actually solved it. You're welcome. If chat did something illegal, I'm pretty sure that would still be your fault. Yeah. Definitely don't do that. Allowing like a vote hacking experience with Lucille. Oh, goodness. Or like Lucille says. Yeah, that would be interesting. That sounds like a Doug stream. Okay, so anyways, we've got the mock assembled now. One thing I am going to do, and I did this a little bit before stream. So like I said before, I took different segments that I'm like associating most with that body piece. So if I'm like, oh yeah, what is the most lower leg piece? Well, it's going to be this one, you know? How much do you think it would cost to buy a mold for Bionicle parts? If you're like injection molding, it would probably be pretty expensive. Although I know that Lego gets rid of theirs every few years, so you might be able to find them, but I want to say that they just destroy them. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. I'm still a little sick, so bear with me. Ugh. Okay, we're back. Big sneeze. Okay, so, but what I'm gonna do is, because although this is the part that I most associate with the upper arm, because it's kind of the most solid piece, I actually am gonna parent it to this object so that I can rotate it a little bit more easily while I'm doing the rigging. I'm sick in the head. Thank you. I'm just sick nasty, as they say. So right now, all of them are parented here. So if I just go here and select hierarchy, it'll show all of them. And then I can clear the parent and set this as the parent. And now this will rotate. So, just a nice little hack for you guys. Bionicle rotoscope after eating the plastic soup. Exactly. They can just x-ray my stomach and it'll be moving Bionicles. Okay, so now we've got this. It's pretty cool, pretty cool. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna add an armature, is what it's called. So as you can see, like I could just animate by moving each of these pieces, but it's gonna be a lot easier if I put in bones inside of him. So let's make some bones. We don't want them to be boneless. Armature, I couldn't find it. Single bone. And then the other thing I want to do, because this is the bone right here, is a little bone. I want to, can I make it X-ray? I forget. It might show. I forget how to make the bone on top. Viewport display, maybe? Because I do want it to be visible through here. Have I ever eaten an entire loaf of bread like a medieval peasant? Like just like grab and like eat, like no chop, just bread. Not like a regular loaf. I've probably done that with like a big croissant or something, but not like a loaf. Oh, there we go. Display in front. Shoutouts to the search bar. Cool. I love Ben 10. Vegan cheese, but not vegan 1? That's crazy. New year, new vegan. Vegan, why do you have 2 accounts in my chat now? You knew it was from Harkin? No, and I would not be surprised if any peasants ate an entire loaf either. I feel like the definition of peasants is they can't eat that much bread. They're peasants. Hafu Kojeb. Harkin. New name just dropped. Okay, let's start boning. So, could have phrased that better. Don't quote that. Let's, we gotta make some bones for this guy. No, no, I regret saying anything. Frick. No, hi, Lou. This is not the best time to join. It's not what it, no, I know, it sounds so wrong. I'm adding bones. I'm adding bones to, no, okay. Okay, this is not going well. I'm not winning over the crowd. Oh, wait. Oh, my mouse just
Tower
died.
Legend, I am disappointed in you. You've betrayed me.
Vegan cheese! Thank you for the gifted sub to Claist. Don't clip it and call it Freaky Toa stream. Oh no. For those just tuning in, this is not a Freaky Toa stream. It shouldn't remove clip links. I haven't had it remove links for a while now. I did for like the first few months because they were a little bit, people were getting a little sus. Okay, so here's the trick. If you look at the arms, they're kind of weird. You can see that the arms move based off of this joint, which is not how most shoulders work. Most of the time you got shoulders that are longer, like wider than your body, and then your arm attaches kind of like underneath kind of thing. Yeah, most. I don't know. There's some weird humans out there. And so it's not always it's not always best practice when it comes to animating to do that. So we're going to have a lot of fun with this, I assume. Let's go ahead and make sure that we're naming our bones, though. So this will be pelvis. Everything kind of originates from the pelvis. Spine. And then we can do a head bone as well, actually. Let's grab this. And then the head bone, I think what we're going to do... Elvis the pelvis, you're so right. Because we want it to originate from here. So let's do up like that, I think. What we're doing right here is we want to make sure that the eyes, I'm going to do that. Yeah, ideally. We're going to have a lot of fun weight painting. Although, ideally, we won't have to do a lot of weight painting. We can just attach the bone directly. Okay, so that's where the neck is. So we're going to name this neck and this head. So now, if I do... Oop, no, wait a minute. If I do this, basically the head is going to move along the eye lines, and we're going to have a bone out here to kind of help move the eyes. Just some helper bones. The neck, the spine, etc., etc. This model is only for animation, right? Can you 3D print this stuff? You could 3D print this stuff. Depending on what kind of 3D printing you're doing, it gets a little tricky when the pieces get small. I think I would probably print a piece at a time. You could, in some ways, if you just wanted to get this all printed out in like one pose, like say you wanted specifically this pose that he's doing in his mock that he sent me, you could probably just print it from the ground up like this. And it probably would have some trouble printing and you'd have a lot of supports to deal with. But yeah, it would definitely be better for a resin printer. But you could do it. Yeah, you could just solidify it all together. But if you want it to be actually articulated, probably printing piece by piece is your better option. And yeah, resin printing is better for little details. So that would be my recommendation. I have been trying to modify some of the pieces to make them good for FDM printers, but it's a whole chore. One of my goals last year was to try and get I wanted to get Nibble fully 3D printable and just have that file somewhere so that people could fully 3D print him. But I only got basically the legs done, and I guess the feet, but eh. Toa's goal last year was health insurance. Ugh, true. Fun little animator tip. Give each part its own unique name, like Sam, Bob, and Paul. That way it's easy to remember. You're so right. Okay, so this is not connected anymore, which is good. So we essentially want this arm to function like that. Although we're going to move the whole thing back on the y-axis so that it is kind of just in the middle there. Grab on the y. It kind of fits right there. Perfect. Health insurance, by the way, super pain. As I was moving this past few months, I had to figure out health insurance for this next year because they cut off my plan, which was like not even a great plan, but it was the best I could do with my budget. And it was still like $500 a month. And let me tell you, that sucks. Especially when you were essentially jobless. Real good times. Put the casual into casualty. Goodness. One time I saw this listing on the outskirts. Name my chicken. Someone responded, name it pear. And that was the only comment. Sick. Okay, we're going to extrude this one out. And we'll just have it do that. On the bright side, this model does not have fingers, which is a wonderful thing. Chat, just so that you know, if you don't have fingers, I love you more. In fact, that is how that works. Okay, and then that's not connected. Good. Yeah, health insurance does seem tough. Somebody should do something about it. I totally agree. This is definitely not a hidden message. Why is the bone located there? Because I had to extrude it somewhere. Goodness. Didn't realize my chat was filled with a bunch of perverts. Also, this is weird. Let me just select... Oh, the ball is kind of in a weird spot. Okay, let me see if I can just select the ball. Okay, there we go. And then I'm gonna see if I can shade smooth. No? Okay. Let me merge by distance real quick. There we go. That looks a little bit better. I'll need to do it with this one too, unfortunately. I just don't want it to look as janky as it did. Okay, not to get political, but Luigi is literally doing nothing without his little dinosaur thing. What? You talking about Yoshi? No, don't say that I'm boning. I had, I was actually just reminded of this topic, but do you guys know the movie, it's called Warm Bodies, but it's about, like, it's like a Romeo and Juliet story, but, yeah, Yoshi. Romeo and Juliet story, but it's like about humans and zombies. It's a weird one. Anyways, at some point, I think they called some of the like more zombified zombies bonies or something, which is just a weird term in general. But I was watching it with some of my friends and their younger brother, and at one point, the poor guy slipped and was like, "Oh, why are they chasing down the boners like that?" And yeah, unfortunately for him, we were then required to make fun of him relentlessly. We don't make the rules, we just have to follow them. He did not know what the word boner meant before that point. Rip. Guess who's peening using a ball peen hammer for its intended use and purpose? Goodness. Like Ralph Bonner from WandaVision? Exactly, exactly. Okay. So now we have the leg. We're going to call this upper leg L. This can be lower leg L. And then this will be foot underscore L. Or should we do leg upper, leg lower? Probably leg upper. Leg upper L. Leg lower L. I am catching L's. One sec. I'm going to grab a pillow. For those that don't know, I've moved recently, and so I'm kind of on a temporary setup, which works pretty well, but the chair that I'm using is dubious at times, so I'm using a pillow to support my back. Okay, we're gonna say arm, upper, L, arm, upper, oh, sorry, arms lower, L, got ahead of myself. What do you have as a, wait, do you have a job as of now? No, this is currently my highest paying job. And L. Twitch streaming, which is concerning, but I've got enough in savings that I'm okay right now. The last job that I had in game dev did well enough to where I was able to have some good savings, but yeah, still applying, which is fun. Shoutouts to 2025. Hi, Cuban. But I'm in a new city, new town. It's a little bigger than the last place I was. So that's good. Okay, so we've got the bones in place. I don't think we're actually going to need any other bones. The one trick that I don't know of, small town tell in the big city, so true. It's not LA, which is probably... Oh, thank you, Lucille, for paying me. for making sure that I'm earning money as I stream. No, but is it LA? No, I'll confirm that just to make sure that everybody's... I'm not going to confirm my location, but yeah, it's not LA, just to make sure that everybody is not worrying about me, because there are a lot of people that are not in the best spot right now. So, okay, so now we've got the boning mostly done. What we're gonna do is, I think, if I select these, I can mirror. Oh no, symmetrize. There we go. And we can do that here too. Symmetrize. Okay, so now you can see that the bones are... We've got arm upper L, arm upper R. We're still going to be working on one arm at a time. But yeah. So what we're going to do now, I suppose... If I list out coordinates, can you confirm or deny that it's your location, or can we play warm or colder? No. I hope it's New York. Went to New York this Christmas and loved it. Probably wouldn't be good with your lack of income, though. That would be true. Anonymous. You nah, they say. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab this, I think. And then we're gonna go into parent bone. And now if I move... Oh wait, that's not what I meant. Ignore that. I want to parent this one here. So now if I move this bone, you can see that we're doing pretty good. It's a good spot. This is good. It's interesting how this mock was made, because they used a ball joint with two socket attachments to it, which I think is illegal, but it does work. I need an exact location down to a 3x3 square meter. Good luck finding me, punk. I'm in space. Get anything from the winter Steam sale? I didn't, actually. Or at least not anything that costed money. I got a gift card for Christmas, and I should have used it, but I got a little distracted and did not. But I did get, it's a free game, Supermarket Together. That game's a banger, so that's fun. Okay, and then I'm gonna attach, let me go ahead and attach the pelvis while I'm thinking about it. Parent bone. And now double confirm. Yep, that's good. That's good. So generally speaking, when you're working with a pelvis bone, you don't actually fully need to animate it. It's just kind of the like root bone. Everything else kind of animates around it, which is kind of fun and interesting. The legs are going to be interesting too, because what we actually want to do is we're going to grab these and just move them slightly forward. Maybe on the Y. And you might be thinking, okay, well now that offsets everything. Yes, but it will help with something soon. So yeah. Also, somebody asked, I think it was Hafu earlier, if I'm looking forward to any game releases this year. The main one that I can think of is I think the new Pokemon game is supposed to be coming out. Legends ZA or something. I think that would be pretty fun. Otherwise, I don't really have anything that I can think of. Parent bone. Yep, that looks good. Parent bone. Yep, that looks good. Parent bone. That looks good. Yep. If you have any aversions to body contortion, this is not the stream for you. Despite all your imperfections. Actually, we love you because of your imperfections, because that makes us feel better about ourselves. Yo, what's up, Maverick Live? How's it going? Welcome to a Bionicle stream in 2025. It is like mind-boggling. Like, you guys realize the whole swivel thing? Which I admit, yes, I still play into a lot. Does like people still recognize me for it in the most random places, even though that was at this point almost 4 years ago, which is crazy to think about. I never thought I'd get to see you. Obviously, here from Schlatt. Yep, I figured as much. Welcome. I hope you enjoy your stay here for as long as you end up being here. It's funny, and your origin story. Oh, speaking of which, okay, chat. I did want to talk about New Year's resolutions, because I have a few that I want, that I will hold myself accountable to, and you guys get to hold me accountable to. This year, okay, I don't know what my job situation is going to be like, truthfully, so I can't promise too much, but this is the one thing that I do want to do. I really am trying my best to get
Tower Legend, I am disappointed in you. You've betrayed me.
Sub, Fred. I will gift you a sub so you can hear what happens when you do that. Yeah, it's a good one, bro. Why that soundbite, or why the gift sub? Because the soundbite is pretty funny. That's why I use it. Right before you switched over to Twitch. User. Okay, so it looks like we got the bones working. But we do need to do the arms. The arms? Okay, so I'm a little bit concerned about the arms, because I don't really know how I'm going to do them. Also, I don't know if I want to do this for the head or not. I think, hear me out, we get rid of the neck bone, because truthfully, I don't know. Well, no, I'll keep it. But I think the head bone needs to go down. I'm going to do here, I think. And then that way the neck will just be attached to this piece right here. Is the plan. Okay, Twitch chat, I need you to be able to let me scroll. Please and thank you. Any real ones remember the Minecraft, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch stream? I still want to edit that into a video, honestly. Okay, so, back to my New Year's resolutions, because this is important. So the Schlibble behind the scenes video is probably my top priority here. I want to get that done. I want to get that out, published, because right now it's kind of my biggest hurdle. I want to be posting content regularly, but that is the biggest thing of like, I've made this promise, I've set it out, I really want to get it done. My thought was that it would be a quick and easy video, and it's not been, but it's still like a big project that I put a lot of time into that I want to get done. So I am trying to get that done this year, and I think I can. I have more space at the place that I'm at now, to where some of the IRL filming that I wanted to do, I can get done. Don't get your hopes up. It's not of my face or my hands. It's of nibble in various places. But yeah, so I think that's pretty hype. That's one of my New Year's resolutions. Obviously, another big one is to get a job, because I need to do that. Okay, here's where it's gonna get weird, chat. So ideally what we do is we parent these bones like this, right? So that if I move this, the arm moves. However, when we get to inverse kinematics, that's where it's gonna get tricky. Parent that. That. I made a chicken hole at Team Facebook. Okay, real talk, the like Facebook versus YouTube versus Twitch live stream is probably one of my favorites of all time. It was just goated. That was such a fun server. But do you remember when the Facebook Live YouTube, when it was? That was like in the first few months. I would say probably March 2021. Very, very early on. Back when I peaked. You might actually, because it was streamed on YouTube, it might still be on my channel, but I don't know. It might be on the VODs channel. I'm not sure. I can look it up after this. Okay, now we've got everything parented. Oh, except for that hand, apparently. I thought I did, but maybe not. This one good? Okay. Okay, the problem right now is this shouldn't be happening. So what is this doing right now? Relations, the parent should be, oh. Why are we doing this? Do I need it to be in edit mode? Ah, okay. Parent should be pelvis. And same with this one. That's good. That's better. W piano. Yeah. I figured it was a chill stream today. So we're just putting on some, I think this mix is just called Nintendo Piano. Oh, sorry, Pokemon Jazz. I think it's fun. Toa when he plateaued. Toa, do you consider yourself a chill guy? Yeah, I'm just a chill guy. I would get involved in drama, but I'm just a chill guy, actually. Okay, so now we want to add some more bones. Object mode. Now, I'm pretty sure we want to just... Oh, not what I meant. We're going to make this disconnected, and I think it'll be hand L-I-K. Oh, hand I-K underscore L. And we don't have to make it connected. In fact, we don't want it to be connected. And visually, we're going to change the way it looks to viewport display. New. This will be a... Does this change all of them? It does change all of them. Viewport display. Hide? Don't hide. Don't hide. We'll make the IKs yellow. I know that there's a way to have a custom look. Viewport display. What time zone? I'm in East. It's 9:27 a.m. now. Dang. Yeah, it's like close to like 11 over here, 11 p.m. Yeah, I'm playing the piano while I'm working here. And that's all me. That's my fingers. I've actually got 4 arms. I'm an alien from Ben 10. Playing the piano and operating this computer. Dum, 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 dum. A doobie 10. Freaky? What do you mean freaky? You mean poggers? You mean cool? Do I have to be in pose mode maybe? Where's schematics? Custom shape. There it is. Okay, we're gonna make some custom shapes for our bones here, chat. So I think we're probably just gonna do a little bit of like a, not a plane. We're gonna do Shift A. Shift A? What are we doing? What's happening? Oh, we're in, okay, that's why. Mesh cube. There we go. We're going to edit this cube just a little bit. Set it to be medium point. Just so that it's kind of like that. And what we're going to do with this is just going to be the hand. This will make sense in a second. 4 eyes, 4 limbs. Yeah, you know it. Does it have to be in pose mode? That's pretty impose mode of the software to impose the mode like that. So true. Okay, so now if we go back to this, which I don't know if I like the... Does it show? I don't know if I like B-bone. Maybe I like stick more. Okay, so specifically, not this one. I need the other one. This one. This one, viewport display. Was it here? Break. Should have been paying attention. Pose mode. Custom shape. There we go. Cube. Dang. Okay. How do I edit this? There we go. This part that I'm doing right here is not necessary, but I like to do it. It makes animating later a lot easier. We'll make a wireframe. Okay, so now if I grab this bone, I can just move it around. I wonder what Nightbot wants chat to do. Such a great question. We may never know. Nightbot is always so cryptic. Okay, so I think if we do bone constraints, inverse kinematics. I don't remember which bone I need to add inverse kinematics to. We're gonna. I think it's this one though. Target, which will be should be armature, and then the bone should be okay. Okay, so maybe that's not it. Okay, that is not it. Oops. Oh, iteration should not be that long, I don't think. Maybe that was right, actually. I always forget this. I don't do this enough. Beautiful. Okay, so that's not right. So maybe it needs to be this bone? Maybe hand bone? Don't me. Inverse kinematics, armature, and IKL. I mean, that's about right. I think. Unless, wait, okay, wait. Unless, hear me out. Is it supposed to be on this one? Inverse kinematics, target, and L. That is not it. Okay, we're gonna have to Google this one. Blender inverse kinematics. In 2 minutes, perfect.
So you have a skeleton, but no inverse kinematics. Not a problem. In about 2 minutes, you'll know how to make all the kinematics you could ever want. All right, let's do this. Now just trust me on this. First, you're going to want to delete all the bones
If you
on
do
the right
that
side of the body. So
2x, it's only 1 minute.
Mode and drag select all the bones on the right side of the body and delete them. To make a leg IK, click the knee and move it a tiny bit forward. Now extrude a bone from the knee out and extrude a bone from the heel like so. Remove the parents for these bones by going into the bone tab, relations, and click the X next to the parent. And move the new knee bone forward out of the body. Name the bones knee IK.L and heel IK.L. And then in the bone tab at the bottom, make sure both of these bones uncheck the deform box. This just means that they won't affect weight painting. Go to pose mode, select the shin, and in the bone chain tab, click add constraint. Click inverse kinematics. Under target, click armature.
You've already watched this. I know, but I don't remember it.
Select the heel IK we just created, and under chain link, select 2. If you move the heel IK right now,
Wait, that's the part that I need.
Select the shin, and in the bone chain tab, click add constraint. Click inverse kinematics.
Okay, so it's the shin or the
Under target, click armature. Under bone, select the heel IK we just created, and under
Okay.
chain link, select 2. If you move the heel IK right...
Perfect. That's all I needed to know. Thank you. I just need to know which bone I had to use. Okay, so let's go back. Now we put the inverse kinematics on. Armature and IKL. There we go. And it should be 2. Okay, so we do still have a few issues here. Why is this the way that it is? We do need to have a pull target, so maybe that's the issue that we're having here. Doesn't need to be that long though. And we'll say it's not connected. This is going really well. That's the problem. You've been trying to apply bones to a problem. You need to use your noodle instead. No. Brute force is the only solution I know. Rip. Okay, so the parent should not be connected. Do I want it to... Yeah, I guess I do. Okay, we'll do this. And this should be arm, pull, IK, L. So maybe if I go back to pose mode and we select this and we go to constraints, that's not what I meant. Here, the pull target can be this one. That one. So I don't think this is how that's supposed to happen. Maybe it shouldn't be. No, it should be using tail. Oh, it should be 2. Okay. Okay, let's switch the pull angle a little bit. Okay, so -90 looks right. This is going really well, guys. I'm really good with inverse kinematics. Why are we like this? Why is the chain link always just 1? Okay. Oh, it's because I keep undoing it. Why do we hate me again? Okay, maybe we'll start with the leg. You know what? The leg seems to be a more safe place to start. So we'll start with the leg. We'll go down here. It's not connected. Nope. Okay, come on. Okay, so this is the knee. And then this is the ankle. Ankle IK_L, right? And then this is the knee IK_L. Okay. We're doing what the guy said in the video. We're going into pose mode. We're adding some constraints. Add bone constraint. Inverse kinematics. Target. Armature. Bone. This was ankle, yeah? Ankle. Pull target. Knee. Oh. Armature. Then knee. What? him spin. Okay, alright. So if I grab this now, it does nothing. Why? Okay, no, that's okay. We'll just go back to watching the video again. Because clearly I did not understand it well enough.
Now, you'll notice that you can control the leg.
No, I did not notice that.
Box. This just means that they won't affect weight painting. Go to pose mode, select the shin, and in the bone chain tab, click add constraint. Click inverse kinematics. Under target, click armature. Under bone, select the heel IK we just created.
That's what I just did.
And under chain link, select 2.
Did I not just do that? Am I going crazy here? Chat. Okay, we got this. Okay, let's get rid of the pull target for now. It's not doing anything. This is the ankle IKL, right? I am crazy. Okay, thank you. That's actually helpful. Did I miss something in the creation steps?
The knee and move it a tiny bit forward. Now extrude a bone from the knee out and extrude a bone from the heel like so. Remove the parents for these bones by going into the bone tab.
Okay. We're good. I have to remove the parents. Much like Batman, you've got to remove the parents for it to work. I get it now. No parent. And no parent. Okay, so now when I go into the constraints and I grab this, that's much better. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, the knee might have some issues, but that's fine because now we can just put the pull target to be armature knee IKL. And now look at that, chat. Look at him flaunt. Ooh, mama. Ain't that a beauty? Whoa. Alright, so now, okay, what's going on here? Wait, let me just, bone. Let's just do that. Now that's looking better. Poggers. Wait a minute. Pause, champ. Okay, we're good. We are having some issues here. Okay, let me bring this down to 1. So for whatever reason, this is fine. But as soon as I say, no, I actually want it to be too long. And this is not, the bone has no parent. Oh, maybe this has a parent? Ah, this has a parent. We gotta kill the parent. Parent murdered. Okay, let's go back to this one. Okay, I'm gonna... Okay, so that's better. A little bit. It's a little bit better, at least. So if I go up top here... Okay, so... Maybe. Okay, so this is the problem that I... Oh, hello. I gotta mute. Ah! Hi. Streaming. No, sorry. Okay. Chat says, hi, Lamau. I turned off Mingo to enter the chat reveal. Mingo's real name is not Sophs. Sophs regularly gets in chat. What are you on about? Okay, so here's the issue that we're running into, chat. IK bones are kind of weird. Because what it's thinking is happening is because of the way everything is positioned. Here, let me do this real quick. Oh. It's thinking that this right here is an elbow, which it is, but it thinks that the elbow is going sideways, as if the elbow is pointed downwards right here, which it is not. It is, in fact, definitely not doing that. It is pointed forward, which we can kind of change the pole. Oh, wait, maybe. I wonder if I grab this, that angles that and that alone. So I wonder if the right thing to do here. Okay, wait. We're going to take this and we're going to bring it up above. The world so high, like a diamond in the sky, even. Where are we like this? Rotate X -90. There we go. So now, if I go back to pose mode and I select elbow, okay. What do I call it? Arm pull, okay. And I do that. And now I set this to 0. Whack. Okay, so that's not correct. But maybe... That's not correct either. 180. Okay. Okay, actually that's not bad. Because then I can do this and it actually breaks everything, doesn't it? Okay. We're gonna have to be a little bit cursed about this, unfortunately. It would seem. So let me get the elbow back into its position. Been playing Factorio Space Age, and man, I still hate Gleba. Everything rots there. So true. I know what you're talking about. So you have a 3D printer, I guess? I do have a 3D printer. It's actually at my last place. It was not able to come with me in the move. Unfortunately. But yeah, I have been printing. I like 3D printing. I moved over here via flight. And so I could get it shipped, but I'm trying to keep costs pretty low until I get a full-time job. Okay. Here's what we're going to have to do here, chat. I think. Just to make it think that we're doing a regular arm, we're going to do this. I think this is the only way to do it, though. The T-pose scares you. That's valid. I think it's especially how the shoulders are done. Shoulders like this are really hard to animate. Like, they're fine to animate as long as you don't have to use inverse kinematics, but I really would prefer to use inverse kinematics because that makes animation so much easier. Because, like, look at this. If I'm posing the leg without inverse kinematics, I gotta do this. See? And that's like, you know, it's doable. But if I have inverse kinematics, look at this. All I gotta do is bloop. Easy peasy. So, yeah, that's fun. So what I think I have to do here is I'm gonna have to unparent the bones, reparent them like this, and then hope that I can get everything right from here. I think it's doable though. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna Alt-P. There we go. Alt-P. Alt-P. The arms need girth. Yeah, you're probably not wrong. I think the arms just look weird because of its positioning. Because if you look here, it's not too bad. But with his arms stretched out in the T-pose, it's not great. For those just tuning in, by the way, this is a project for a Bionicle YouTube group that I'm working with, where they're animating sections of the Bionicle story from 2008. And they're doing a really amazing job. And so they've asked me to help out with an update video, and I said yes. And so what I'm doing right now is I am just kind of working with the model so that I can animate it for the update video. All the stuff. Oh, this is weird. All the stuff that they're working on is mostly in like stop motion using actual Bionicle pieces, but I don't have those pieces near me, so and I'm also doing it a little bit more stylized too, if I'm honest. There we go. Okay, we're gonna hope that this works out. In fact, I think I need to do this just a smidgen, just to make sure that it knows. Wait a minute, I thought you were gonna print it. No way, this is going into animation. Yeah. I could print it, but I think I shan't. Yeah, the animation this is going into, for those that missed it, I mentioned this at the top of stream, but this is more or less the project that it's going into. Not fully, this is mostly, I'm making it just for an update video. They can use it however they want afterwards, but they're doing a lot of the project with stop motion here. And so I'm just making an update video for that. Here's kind of, at the top of it, it shows more or less what the composition looks like. So a lot of really good work is going into it. And they do have some 3D animation throughout, because it'd be kind of hard not to, especially with like the backgrounds and such. But for the most part, it's stop motion. So I'm just helping out where I can. I love this project that they're working on, and I think it's just like a wonderful showcase of some really amazing artists. So if I can help out wherever I can, I absolutely will. Okay, so if I go into pose mode now, and I parent that to the bone. Oh, I need to readjust the bone a little bit here. We want it to be more or less centered here, which is about right here. Parent bone. That's a little bit too far in. Ugh. Okay. Needs to be like right where that dot is, essentially. So let me, I'm actually going to go into X-ray mode, because that can be a little bit helpful here. I know it looks like just a blob of lines right now, but bear with me here. Just a moment. Okay. Back to this. Now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take this, center it down a little bit. Maybe not that much. Ow. Sorry, was it too quiet for you, Hafu? I just needed to assault my ears. Louder? Oh, my bad. Oh, are we in epic mode? Did epic mode not play? Sometimes it doesn't. We're in epic mode now. Let's do that. Oh, there's Nibblecam. Oh, he's still wearing a Christmas hat. I guess he can be a little bit festive. I haven't taken down my Christmas tree yet, so it'd be a bit hypocritical to say otherwise. Chat, when do you take down your Christmas trees? We used to have, my family used to have this tradition. We'd take down the Christmas tree. We'd have like a real Christmas tree, and then we'd take it down and we'd burn it. And that was a lot of fun when I was a child. And I would very much be happy to do so again. Okay, we're gonna hope that this works out. My mother wanted to keep it up, but takes off the ornaments. Oh, interesting. Never. Never's a good answer. To be fair, if you just have a Christmas tree in the house and you decorate it for each season, like if you put up Halloween decorations on a Christmas tree, I have a lot of respect for you. Imagine your Bionicle can spew fire like Godzilla. So true. I mean, Nibble can for sure. Oh, that's the wrong one. Okay, so let's try this again. We're gonna parent it to the bone. Okay, it's not perfect, but I think it'll do. Parent that to the bone. That's not bad. And then we'll parent that to that bone. Cool. Random toe effect. What's a random toe effect? I edited a TikTok for Bingo the other day. Because as you know, last year I visited her in New Zealand, and one of the things that we got while I was over there was a advent calendar that we found that was a Five Nights at Freddy's advent calendar, and we thought that was funny. And so for the final day, when this trend especially was big because of the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, we we shot a video for me to edit, and I just never got around to it, where on the final day, like, you know, you've opened up all the little flaps on the advent calendar to get the little Five Nights at Freddy's pop figures, and on the final day I had it so that I edited it so that when she opened up the final day, rather than a pop figure showing up there, it was Josh Hutcherson and then the whistle Josh Hutcherson meme. So that was pretty great. Pretty fond of that. Okay, so now we have inverse kinematics, I think. Yeah, it was pretty poggers. Inverse kinematics. Chain length 2. Target. Armature. Bone. And IKL. Whole target. IK underscore L. Oh, armature. IK L. Okay, and then I think -90 should solve that. Okay, alright. If everything went according to plan, which it did not. Gosh darn it. Because this is operating correctly right here. The problem is the bone should be going towards it. So I think in edit mode I need to do something here. That's better. Look at that, chat. It is a little janky in how I had to do it, but it works. So now... Oh, look at that dancing in chat. Whoa. Big vibes. So now I could take the hand. And we'll take the elbow too. Look at that, chat. Look at that, dude. So the left side of the body is basically done now. That's pretty good. I think I will change the shape of this, though. Viewport display. Bendy bones relations. Bone color. Custom shape. I could make an orb instead. Would an orb make more sense? Probably. Maybe I'll do that. So instead of the cube, We're gonna make it like an icosphere. That should work. Okay. Icosphere. There we go. The icosphere is kind of a bit much, though. 0.5. 0.5. 0.5. I don't hate the icosphere, but I think maybe something that's more like, if I get a circle, and then I take it, Shift D, rotate y-axis 90. What? Are we not in edit mode? Okay, Shift D, rotate. Oh, that's why. I figured it out, chat. We're good. Shift D, rotate Y 90. There we go. And then Shift D, rotate Z 90. Now we've got a little orb thing. Imagine bonkles. Couldn't. Sorry. I have no imagination, actually. Circle. There we go. Now that looks a little bit better. See, and now, okay, so what basically is happening is that the elbow is always pointing at that, which is kind of cool. And then the knee always points at this, so we can change the tilt of that. The back of the heel is always pointed at this one, which is pretty cool. And then we're gonna have to do the same thing to the opposite side. But yeah, so let's do the head, and I think that might be what we call for it today, because the rest of it is just gonna be me mirroring it and then adding all of these shaders and stuff, which is kind of a tedious thing. What's up, Lucille? So what do you think about throwing bricks at people? What kind of bricks? I think if we do Lego bricks, that's probably more legal, so that would be my recommendation. Officially. Unofficially, throwing bricks at people is poggers, and I think we should all do it in our lives at least once. Let's do bones unparented. There we go. Call the police now. No. Unless it's the Lego police. Pose mode, and this is what I like to do with if you're changing the shape of, because this is, we're gonna have it look at this, so what we're gonna do is we're just gonna scale it to like 0.1 in each direction. So now that you can really tell what it's looking at. Maybe 0.05. Even smaller than that. 0.05. Okay, so what this is going to do is it's going to be what we're looking at. I'm trying to find out where to watch Clutch Powers, and it just doesn't have digital versions. Is it not on YouTube? Because I feel like it would be one of those that's just uploaded on YouTube nowadays. I bought 100 razor blades. Now I can give out apples for Halloween and make kids fear me. Lovely. The Internet Archive has it. Shoutouts to the Internet Archive. I wanted to watch the new or the old 1993 Super Mario Bros. Movie, and I could not find it anywhere. And then I did find it on the Internet Archive. And now I've bought the Blu-ray for it, so we're good. I'm not pirating it. I'm doing everything in my ability to be able to watch it legally, but sometimes you are not able to. And allegedly you do that. Allegedly. Okay, so we're gonna do this, and I think what we want is a look at constraint. Might be track 2. Track 2. Oh, I didn't name this bone. Let me name the bone. Look at. Okay. There we go. Look at. Oh, that's close. Not quite, though. Track axis. No. That's better. Happy New Gear. TNT? What's up, gamer? Welcome back to chat, friend. Happy New Year. Imagine importing this file into Gmod and then seeing it ragdoll. Tempting. Although, so like importing things into like video games and stuff using like a VRM model is a lot more tricky. Although, I guess with this one, it has pretty much all the bones that it needs, so it could be doable. I love Toa Legend chat. Well, Toa Legend chat loves you, random citizen. Happy Top Gear. So true. Hit it with a box. True, actually. Okay, so now, here's the thing. The neck, I believe... Yeah, the neck is controlling this. So, can I... make the neck move? Maybe I do this. Bone constraint, track 2. Look at... Well, okay, essentially that. Unless... Okay, we've got a little Zelda wig now. Random telepack. Oh, okay. Well, this isn't a random toe fact. This is another thing on my New Year's resolution. So this year, New Year's resolutions, finish the Schlibble making of. Stretch goals for it. I want to do a music video for the song, if I can. But that might be a little bit out of budget for this year. Not budget, like time budget, sure. And finish Zelda. I want to upload several videos this year, not just... I think I uploaded one last year. Maybe... No, I uploaded 3, I think, last year. I want to upload several videos this upcoming year. But yeah. As far as random toe effect, sorry, the Zelda thing. We'll finish playing Zelda in upcoming streams. Random toe effect. Let's see. Oh, okay. You guys will get a kick out of this. Why am I doing this again? It's part of a greater project. Yeah. I'll explain that real quick before I go into the toe effect. So the project is called Project Mata Nui Rising. And it's this project where they're doing some really awesome like animation, both 3D and like stop motion, and they've got some really good stuff that they're working on. So what I've done in the past is help them out with like update videos, and specifically trying to get some like marketing out there for them. So I made this video, which is their like update video
of episode 1. It has double the size of the cast for characters, as it takes place with the 6.
With the idea of this is like supposed to be kind of a comic book-esque vibe.
Hello, everyone.
You see? And so that's kind of the whole vibe of this update video. So this next update video, I'm having to create another model for one of the voice actors. So that's what I'm doing, and then I'm going to be doing similar animation here and helping them out.
We have coming down the pipeline. There's a lot of stuff that we have planned to show off for Bionicle Day and more. Thank you again, and talk to you guys soon. Bye.
This is my favorite part. Ready, ready, ready. Look at that. Okay, nibbles in the background, but I'm very happy with this. But yeah, so that's what I'm working on. Don't make me. How dare you? As far as random toe effects. Oh, okay, yes, you'll get a kick out of this. One moment. I don't know if you can hear that or not. Oop. Awkward. Don't pipe fall me. I'm trying to show you this thing. I meant to post this on like social media, but I'll just show you guys. So when moving Nibble over to where I am now, obviously I don't have a canister for Nibble, so I had to get creative with how I was packaging him. I do have a pseudo canister though. So this is Nibble's current canister. Canister, I hardly know her. Yeah, so I did get the Schlatt anime cup a while ago. Hey Schlatt, look, he's got the horns. But yeah, that is a choice. It was very funny. Thank you all. I appreciate that. Part of why I didn't post this to social media is because I didn't want my mom to see, though. to the grind. Back to the grind. Thank you. I think that was a good fact, though. Good fact. I'm thinking maybe I copy. I really want this to be just L-shaped, but I don't think I'll be able to. So what I think I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to eliminate the neck. Toa, when was the last time you took a bath? A bath? Quite a while. I take showers like an adult. And also my apartment doesn't have a bath, so that's, you know, part of it. So how do I get this to... I want this to be... Okay, well that's not what I'm thinking. Negative y, negative z, maybe? New. Target the new. Oh, that's right, that's right. Okay, we got this. Now, is this correct? No. So close though. Okay, so if y is up, there we go. Let's go, baby. It's not perfect, but it'll do, I think. Look at that. Look at her go. Let's frickin' go, dude. That's pretty good. One sec, gotta blow my nose. Why do you cave my dome in while I'm just trying to blow my nose? Huh? Riddle me that, Batman. Okay, what was the other thing that I was gonna do? Because my thought is I may as well add constraints here while I'm thinking about it. So maybe let's have a rotation constraint here. Do I know Rescue Heroes? Yeah, I know of Rescue Heroes. I didn't have any as a kid, but I did have friends that had them. Getting rid of the sickness by getting rid of everything. Well, I guess that is a foolproof method. Let's limit rotation. And let me do this real quick. Limit rotation. I think in the Y. Minimum 0. Maximum. I don't know if I can. I don't know if it's worth it either. Because realistically, if I'm going to bend it that much, no, it'll probably be fine. I'm not going to worry about this. Okay. I think what I will do, though, is I'm going to make... I'm going to make a little model for... Make a plane, and then I'm gonna do this. It'll be an aeroplane, in fact. It won't be. I do this, and merge at center. And then we do X, delete only faces. Okay, so this will be named triangle. just want to change the look of these. Do I stream every day? No, not at the moment. I want to get into that mood, into that groove, I should say, but right now, just while I'm trying to find a job, my schedule is not consistent enough for me to feel like I can justify streaming every day. I do stream every Thursday at 10 p.m. Eastern, which is essentially whatever 2 hours ago was in your time zone. So I try to do that weekly. I only exist on Thursdays. Actually, I only exist on days starting with a T. Sometimes I'll stream on Tuesdays. Okay, custom shape. We're gonna do triangle. There we go. And then size, we're gonna do like 0.25, I think. That won't matter, but. And then rotation. That's weird. There we go. It's Friday, 10th of January at 10 a.m. Oh, okay. So I stream at 10:28? Are you on a half-hour time zone? Is it not 10:58 for you? Because it's 58 for me. That's so weird. Did you know it's Friday in India? Yeah. I'm actually decent at figuring out time zones because I have friends in like New Zealand and Australia. Yeah, I'm on East Coast time right now. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make this triangle thing 3D as well. Rotate Y 90. There we go. That way I can kind of see it from all angles. He did say that word, yes. That is his introductory word to this chat. Okay, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm also gonna adjust colors for the bones to make my life a little bit easier. Oh, let me also do triangle. I'm gonna do that. We're gonna make this flip 180. Scale 0.25. 0.25. 0.25. There we go. There we go. And then probably what I'll do, chat, is my plan. So you can see how you can color things. I like to color code left and right a little bit differently from each other. Obviously, we're only working in the left space right now, so I'll just copy the bones over again. But yeah, what I'll probably end up doing is just color coding them for now. Bone color. Okay, left. What I've done in the past is left is green, and then right is red, because left for lime, right for red, you know? So maybe I'll do that. Well, that's not too bad. It's a little hard to see though. I wonder if I do, yeah, I'll do that one. That might be a little bit better. Nice. So that's what we're gonna have to do to both sides. So essentially, for those that missed a decent portion of like the start of the stream, I'll walk you through the overall process real quick. So for this guy right here, this is someone that I'm animating for an update project for Project Mata Nui Rising, which I'll show you real quick, is these guys. I did their last update video in kind of like this comic book style, and so I'm kind of continuing that idea here where I have this like pretty rudimentary animation, but trying to match it to more of like a, I guess, a comic book style with the low frame rate. So that's what I'm doing here. But with this one, I had the pleasure of being able to use Agitation's models, who Agitation is a wonderful like animator, and he does a bunch of stuff for Project Mata Nui Rising. He made these models and rigs, and while like I do have some disagreements with how he set up the rigs, he did a really good job with the models, and it was very nice to not have to worry about having to go in and like do this myself. But for this next one, the person who I'm animating does not have a rig set up. So what I did is I went into Studio, and this is the mock that they sent me. I really do like the little booth microphone that they have here, which will be a very good prop. But so this is their mock, their self mock. And so what I've been doing is I've been taking it and trying to put it into an animatable format. So I took it, I split it up into little pieces, and then I imported all those pieces over into Blender, where I kind of have been like coloring them and making sure that they work together and all of that, to the point where now we're kind of here, where this is the rigging. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. The Use TNT special. I'm waiting for it, TNT. I'm pausing the whole stream until you say it. No, please. Go ahead, TNT. We're all waiting. What are you talking about? I hate you. To be fair, the Blender, I hardly know her joke has already been made, so you're just late to the party. Somebody out TNT'd you. How does that make you feel? SMH. Okay. But yeah, so now we've got the pose. I had to separate out all of the items and the pieces, and if you look at the pieces, they're still able to be moved independently. Got out TNT'd and then bounces. But yeah, so they're still movable independently, but I've parented them to the most like sensical piece for each of like the leg, the thigh, the etc., etc. And then all of those are parented to what's called an armature, or the rigging, or the bones. And now, with some animation help, we can animate. And so basically what's left from here is I've done all of the left side and the head. So once, we can do a little dance here. Once this is fully done, which I think the left side is done, the character's left side I should point out. Basically I'm just going to copy all of that to the left side, which is not like too difficult, but it is a little bit tedious, especially with how I'm having to do the arms, because the arms are weird. Generally you don't want arms like this. You want arms that are connected to the shoulder in a normal way. But I've had to do this before and it kind of worked, so we'll take it, I guess. But yeah, so now I'm just going to do that to the other side and then copy the bones over. But that's kind of tedious, and I feel like that's probably enough for today. So I'm going to go ahead and we'll swap over to this. I'm going to save this off stream so you can't see my file directories. But yeah, so last few minutes of chat here, before we finish up and raid somebody. But I wanted to talk about this upcoming new year, because there's been a lot that I've been doing and working on behind the scenes, and I really, in some ways, feel like I've dropped the ball with just what I've been trying to put out for you guys. So, New Year's resolution this year is, I have a few, and I want to run through them, and I want you guys to hold me accountable as best as I can. I have my own personal ones, but for the channel itself, for YouTube, for Twitch, here are my New Year's resolutions that I think are doable. We'll start with that. And then the ones that are maybe more of stretch goals, I'll also list, but we'll see. So the main one that I want to accomplish is the schlibble behind the scenes. It's been in the making for way too long. I just need to get it out there. And frankly, it's just the fact that it's such a Herculean task. The video in and of itself will be at minimum 45 minutes of watching, which means that editing is going to take forever. But I do want to get it done. The other thing is getting a real job, because that will help a lot. A big part of why I've been struggling with editing and such is just that I haven't had the routine of a job, and I felt anxious about doing YouTube stuff while I've been without a stable source of income. And I know my personality is, when I'm doing something, I like to dive into it. So I don't want to give up on looking for a job just because I'm hyper fixated. Get to work, stream when. I've actually been, that's one that's on the list of ones that I think would be fun to do. One of the games. The other New Year's resolution is we're going to finish Zelda. I think that's pretty much a given at this point. But I want to make sure we do that. And ideally, I promised this to you years ago, during the subathon, is we're going to play through Majora's Mask, I think, this year. We might have a few Zelda games this year, because I would like to get through this current Zelda. I want to play Majora's Mask. I've recently... what was that free collab game you said you got recently? Oh, Supermarket Together, I think. Yeah, Supermarket Together. Free collab game. I don't know if it's collab, but it is co-op. That would be a fun one to do. Majora's Mask won't be till 2027. It might be a little ways out. I don't know. I do want to get through. I've been kind of tossing back and forth on if I want to play Tears of the Kingdom with you guys, because I've not played Tears of the Kingdom. I've kept myself from playing it because I wanted to. It came out right as I was like in the middle of working on a bunch of things, and then I lost my job, and I was like, okay, well, I'm not going to start into this game because that will be a time suck, and I will just not get anything done for a while. So I've been tossing up whether or not to play it with you guys or just to play it on my own. I don't know yet. But so we'll see. But I think Majora's Mask is more guaranteed for stream this year. And then I think those are the main ones. There's a secret one that is on my radar that if you were here last stream, especially towards the end of stream, you know about. But I'm not going to mention it in this stream because it was a special stream last time. But that one is also on my to-do list of incorporating that into my streams. So, yeah. And then kind of my stretch goals for this year are, besides putting out Schlibble, I want to do the Schlibble. I remember there was a secret, but I forgot. Checks VOD. Hey, if I get more views on my VOD channel, I'm not going to be upset with you guys knowing a secret. No, but, what was I saying? Oh, besides the Schlibble behind the scenes, I would really like to put the Schlibble song on, like, audio platforms. There's a few things that I want to tweak because of some recent events before I do that, but I do want to upload that to like Spotify, and if I can, I would love to do a music video for it, but that is kind of a big stretch goal. I don't know if I'll get to that. That'll require a lot of animating, but thankfully all of the like rigging for that is done, so it'd just be the animation and figuring that out. So yeah, those are kind of the those are kind of my goals for this year. And I do want to get, yeah, Nibble saying we're going to change the name to Gulf of America. Actually, it's going to be Gulf of Nibble. Gulp of Nibble. In light of recent events. Exactly. Yeah, and I do want to upload more. Truthfully, once I get the Schlibble video out, I feel like I'm going to have a lot less pressure on me, and I hope that will help me upload more. My goal is, let's say 4 videos this year. I think 4 videos. So for those keeping track in Twitch chat, here are my goals for this year, for this channel. Finish Schlibble behind the scenes. Upload 4 videos this year. Finish Zelda. Make sure that that is done. Put the Schlibble song on Spotify, and then kind of stretch goal is make a music video for it. And ideally, well, obviously get a job. That's kind of a personal goal. But also, if I can, I would like to be able to stream twice a week if I can. But we'll see how that goes. So yeah, that's my New Year's resolutions. I don't think they are impossible, but we'll see. Me waiting for Toe Legend to upload this year. Yeah, me too. Me too. But we'll see where this goes. We'll see what happens. But for now, I think we'll call it for the first stream of 2025. Let's go ahead and get some raids going. Who do I know is streaming right now? Oh, Dylan's streaming. All right, we'll raid Dylan. All right. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for sticking around for this this new year. Maverick, thanks for joining chat. Yeah, for those that are new, mostly you, Maverick, feel free to join the Discord. We've got a good group of people there. I put out stream notifications there so you know where I am. And yeah, I'll keep you guys updated. I'm really hoping to push through on these videos, so I'm excited to get those out. hopefully this year. But yeah, as always, thank you for sticking around. Thanks for hanging out. For all those that have gifted subs or subscribed, both this stream and this past stream, thank you a whole bunch. You know, I can't sustain myself off of stream, but you guys help in ways that you don't fully understand, and I really do appreciate you. But yeah, all right, I think we'll end it there. We're gonna raid Dylan. Dylan's playing Roblox, I guess. Roblox, not Roblox. Dylan is a friend of the stream. Roblox is an enemy of the stream, actually. But we're gonna go ahead and raid over there. Make sure to say hi from me, and also, you know, if you like his stuff, make sure to follow him too. I think that's it. I think I've said everything, said my piece. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. I'll keep you guys updated with the Project Mata Nui Rising stuff as well. But until next time, I'll talk to you later. Bye, everyone. Goodbye now. Goodbye. Goodbye. And for the VOD watchers, thanks for watching. We're gonna check out Dylan, see how he's doing.
Actually does though.
Toa, thank you so much. This is like the worst possible game to get a raid.
Get raided?
I got raided by Toa Legend while playing Wait in Line to get a low taper fade on Roblox. I can't even.
Yeah. Toa, as you can see, Dylan's really just gone downhill.
I just have to apologize for this, really. Hi. Yeah. How's it going, everybody? I'm waiting in line to get a low taper fade.
I've played this game before.
Crazy gameplay. I know. Dude, I don't know what to tell you, man. This is peak content right here. Oh, shit. Bro, knock off Gojo's. Or who is that? Who are you supposed to be? I don't watch that anime.
Goodness. All right. Well, VOD watchers, if you like Dylan, go check him out.
I know it does, but you
want to go see his low taper fade.
Spot you move up, so it's like, how many IQ back are you? On the 5th one back. I'm almost there, Xander. I swear to God, I'm almost there.
All right. VOD watchers, thanks for hanging out. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.